Well, this is Gary. Day 2. I've got the transmission separated from the engine, and the case is split apart. Of course, I showed y'all the other day when they were together how the rod was bent and the big end bearing's gone. Well, the wrist pin bearing's gone too. That's all the piston laying there. It's all scattered all through the engine. It doesn't appear to have the scarred up cases. That, of course, I hadn't got the crank out on this side yet. Here's all the internals. It was running, I believe, the wrist pin started giving trouble, and they just kept running it and running it and running it. Oil was not an issue. There was plenty of oil that came out of the engine. You can take these apart with a minimum amount of tools. I mean, 7/16, ½ inch, 9/16, a couple Allen heads. Had to use this Allen wrench on the intake, and that's, I think it's a T20 bit. Head bolts take a 12-point socket. I bought these years ago. It's Mac Tools, and it's a ½ inch, and of course a 9/16. Well, that was ½ inch, and then 9/16 over here. But the head bolts are the star. I use the Bronner Harbor Freight 3/8 drive on most of the bolts. Head bolts, I had to use this electric ½ inch drive impact. Pulled them right out. You can see the oil pump. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Metal spun in there. Scarred it up real good. That's a good indication that it just kept running it and running it when the knock came in it. And I did that video yesterday with the blacksmith. I saw him, and that's how it had to have sounded before it finally just exploded. I think if he'd have stopped when that wrist pin started giving problems, it wouldn't have done all this damage. But I guess it was a fun night at the burnout pit. It must have really made a big noise. It must have really just whammo. And I believe what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the pan on the transmission. It's got to have metal in it too, because it's what oils the engine. Clean it out, and it should be okay. Wash it out. Put it back on the frame. Put everything else back together on it. But you can R&R the motor on these bikes without pulling the transmission and everything like it is. Took apart way too much. But see what I need now. Either going to start looking for an engine, or see what I can scrounge up with the other parts to get this one going. As always, thanks for watching my videos.